YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a result of some decluttering that I did. It is 2018 and I am trying to declutter some things. I am not going to be like a minimalist by any stretch of the imagination. There are just some palettes that I have and some makeup that I have that, although I love it, I think that it is time for me to free it. Maybe somebody else might be interested in it. Let me know. I have makeup that I have thrown away. Like, I feel like one of those big huge contractor bags just this weekend of stuff that was like so old and that I just wasn't interested in anymore and just wanted to chuck it. So we are sort of cleaning up our lives here in 2018, but I wanted to show you some of the palettes that I am going to say goodbye to reluctantly, but I am. And the first one here is the Be Your Own Artist Amazonian Clay Eye and Cheek palette, which looks like this. And this is what the shadows look like. I think that I have only swatched this palette. If you are interested in any of these palettes, let me know. We'll discuss terms, for lack of a better word. If you do decide to get any of these palettes from me, they will be completely sanitized before I mail them out. But that is the Be Your Own Artist palette. I have the Too Faced The Return of Sexy palette. I have never used this palette. I have swatched this palette, but I have never really used this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. And let's see if that's even used. Yeah, the pencil may or may not be included if you want to purchase it. I have never used the pencil that's in here though, so maybe I'll just leave it in there. But this is the Too Faced The Return of Sexy palette. I have the Lorac Glow Getter palettes. I have like 4 of them that I'm going to get rid of. Like, I really like these palettes, but I really don't reach for them. I have the Afterglow, which is this one, and looks like that. I have the Glow Get, which is brown packaging and looks like this. I have the Alter Ego eyeshadow palette in Heartbreaker, pink packaging, getting washed out, but it looks like this. You can see that there is either just swatch marks or very minimal light use. And this is the Alter Ego eyeshadow palette in Dream Girl. So it's like the peachy colored packaging and looks like that. I am also going to be getting rid of the Smashbox on the Rocks palette. This palette is very pretty. Like, packaging and the shadows are pretty, but I just, like I said, don't reach for it. I mean, this thing almost is pristine because I don't, and it still has the like little plastic sheet on the top, and the shadows look like that. I have the Urban Decay Vice palette, and I think this is the first one. Yeah, I think this is the first one. And it looks like this. I have the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. Bought it and then wasn't really a fan of it. The colors are a little cool, but it looks like that. have this e.l.f. eyeshadow palette when e.l.f. tried to go and be like Urban Decay. So it is there. I think it's like 24 eyeshadows or something. 20 eyeshadows. And it looks like this. I have, and I really, oh my gosh, like I don't, this one is iffy. Like I don't know, I keep going back and forth with whether I actually want to let this one go, because this one was like the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette. Is still sitting in a little velvet casing, and this is what it looks like. That is what it looks like. Very reflective. And this is what the shadows look like. Very minimal use. And that is the reason why I want to kind of let it go, because I don't reach for it. But I don't know. It's kind of hard for me here. But that one is in the pile. I have the Urban Decay Vice Limited Edition palette. This one is actually even still in the box. And this is what the packaging looks like. And I think that I may have used this once. And it looks like that. And hold on, let me put it back in the box. I have one of the Laura Geller Christmas baked eyeshadows. I think this is the first one. I have the second one, and I'm going to hold on to that one for a little bit longer. But the 31 Days of Holiday, I did do a video on this one, but this is what this one looks like. And then it even still has like the little paper on top of it. And then this is what the shadows look like. Another one that I am iffy, and somehow my packaging got damaged since I took it out of the drawer, but yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and throw this one out because my packaging got damaged. Damn it. I don't know who did that, but that is the damage, and I'm pissed about it. But this is the Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland palette, and I will pull it out. Well, yeah, let me pull it out for you. That is what the colors look like. Yeah, and this one I think is going to nicely go in the trash because of that damage. Like the shadows are fine, but I'm not that happy with that damage. I have still in the box. Uh-oh, this tower of palettes is falling over. One sec. The Too Faced Joy to the Girls eyeshadow palette. The mascara that was included in here is not in here anymore. But this is what the palette, the actual palette looks like. And then these are the shadows. I also have from Too Faced. I swear to you, I think this was the original Bonbons palette. I think there's no name on the bottom of it anymore. There's just what's in the shadow. But I think this was the Bonbons palette. I know that other one is the chocolate Bonbons, but I think this was the Bonbons palette. But it comes in a tin can. And this is what the shadows look like. And then the shadows lift up. So the shadows lift out. And then at the bottom you have blushes and bronzers and a highlighter. And those idea cards. So that is the Moss. Where do you? I think this is the Bon Bons palette. So that's that. And the last thing that I have that I am getting rid of is also from Too Faced, and it is the Stardust by Vegas Nay. Like, I like it, but it's not anything that I reach for on a regular basis. So it still has the palette in here, which does have some light use, and looks like that. And then on the other side, like, it's still in the box. The box is a little bit worn. On the other side it had these things, which I never used the other things on this side. So it had the cards I never used. I never opened the mascara or the shadow insurance or this little, I think it's like a glitter. Yeah, Stardust, Glamour Dust Glitter Pigment. I've never opened anything on this side at all. So that is it. Those are the things that I am going to be getting rid of or letting go, even though my heart and soul is telling me I don't really want to let this stuff go, but I don't want to be a hoarder. I need to make room here in my collection. I am like in the process of, I have changed my makeup room around. I am trying to do different things. Hence I have, like, I'm sitting up against a wall now, and I have like different tapestries that you might see in the background now. You might just see the background. You might see me. I'm trying to do it so I have like different angles that I can record at or film at, however you say it. But it's a work in progress. So that is it, you all. That is the stuff that I am reluctantly letting go. Thank you all so much for watching, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.